flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.
Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves.
Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.
Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No
drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves.
What up, good people of the Ghetto Cafe? What's happening? This is Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in here, man, that y'all already done fell up in here early in the morning. Let's get it going. Coffee with Rios. Make sure y'all get your coffee. I already got the phone number up. Make sure y'all get your coffee, get your tea, get your smoothie, get your power juice, your green juice, whatever it is that you drink, whatever your ritual, morning ritual is, get your breakfast in your system. Smoke that, whatever it is. We enjoying the week. We enjoying the summer. Blessings to everybody in the Ghetto Cafe. Cheers to y'all. Coffee cup cheers, tea cup cheers, whatever it is. Cheers to y'all, man. Tomas, that song is dope, huh? That's Ohio Ties. Shout out to Ohio for making that song, man. Creating that intro and putting that together for me. But let's go ahead and thank God for waking us up to have another day to be a blessing in somebody else's life, like the great LS used to say. Another great day to have a great day. But let's take advantage of the opportunity that God has put in front of us, which is getting out here to live a life of servitude and go out here and be great. So God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. All glory, everything great that we do, we give it up and we let go of it and give it to God and say that's the reason why. So shout out to y'all, man. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's go. What's up, Dogface? I see you up in here. Hey, Bloss Top Shelf Podcast, Tomas, Breeze, El Jefa, Christian Carranzo. Let's go, man. We up in here. So let's get it going. Let's talk about it. What is on my mind and what have I been seeing on the internet or from what I'm listening to, what I'm seeing in life? What has moved me to the message for today? So what I've been seeing and along the lines of what I want to talk about is accepting people for who they show you to be. Accept people for who they show you to be. Let's stop setting expectations and standards for people that they've never shown themselves capable of even meeting those standards. It makes us the fool when we have expectations and standards for people that they're not even capable of meeting. So, when was the last time that you took somebody for who they were and it paid off for you? Like, oh, you know what? They showing their ass. That's who they are. I'm going to believe them when they show. I'm not going to believe who they say they are. I'm going to believe who they show that they are. We have to start believing people's actions over their words. We have to start believing people's actions. What do they do in life? What is their walk like? Oh yeah, you say one thing and you talk and you boast and brag about all this and all that. But what is your day-to-day look like? What does your walk look like? Who are you when the cameras are off, or who are you when no one's watching? It's when you're supposed to believe people. You ever been on a date with somebody or out with a friend at a bar or whatever, just social settings, social outings, and you're talking to somebody and they're being some way as they're talking to you, like, yeah. But then say somebody else enters the scene, like be a waitress, be just somebody else at the bar, and they turn focus from you to the other person and they show a different character, a different energy. Like, and you kind of like, man, that was a little off. Believe them, that's who they are. They're putting up a front and being cool with you and being nice to you, but how do you treat other people that don't matter? How do you treat people that can't put you in a better position? How do you treat people where there's no benefit to knowing them, where there's no benefit to monetary gain, or there's no gain by being nice to them? How do you treat those people when you can't gain anything from being cordial, being nice, being respectful? That's when I believe who people are. I pay attention to the small details and things. And I'm bringing this up because we get caught up into this expectations and upset about how people behave or what people's actions are and what they do. And we'll get into like the Neon on the Breakfast Club and the Breakfast Club's expectation of Neon and holding him accountable to the things he's done in his past, and Neon trying to let go of what he showed the world he's capable of. So that's two sides of the story. You have to give grace to people who think you are who you said you were by showing them, but you also have to give people grace and growth as they're growing in life. But we can even take it to like Christianity. Matthew 7:20. Know people by their fruit. Know people by their fruit. Do you understand what that means? No, like see what they do. What fruits do they bear? What do they bear? Okay, it's a nice tree, but what fruit do they bear? I don't see Cali bags in here this morning. It's all good. Even Islam, Prophet Muhammad, like peace be upon him. Judged by actions, not by words. Do y'all hear me this morning? Do y'all feel me this morning? Jesus teaches that people can be recognized by the actions or fruit, just as one can tell the type of tree by the fruit it bears. One can discern a person's true character by their behavior and choices. Matthew 7:20. Let me pull that up. I feel like I went into a sermon today. It's a sermon today. Can y'all hear me? Do y'all understand me? By their fruit, you will recognize them. Do people pick grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Likewise, every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Thus, by their fruit, you will recognize them. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's stop getting caught into this internet shit of, oh, that's content, or this is that, or this is just the internet. No, you're showing who you are. You showing who you are. You're bearing fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit. What? And a bad tree can't bear good fruit. Do you understand? Are you listening to Jesus? That's a cold one, man. That's a cold one. Look, Dogface said, no, I'm a piece of shit. So you're going to know I'm a lie of shit immediately. Hey, at least you are who you are. At least you are not being a sheep in wolf's clothing, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Well, today there's a lot of sheeps in wolf clothing. Do y'all get that? There's a lot of sheeps in wolf clothing. Okay, you walking around looking and looking like a wolf, but all your actions is sheepish. Nah, you a sheep under that wolf clothing. So stop getting mad and not necessarily trolling, but stop getting so overly invested or too invested into what these people do. I'm starting to believe that like when we act out or we lash out at people or we start getting mad or overly aggressive emotionally about what somebody does, I think it says more about the expectations you have for that person. It says more about you. You set standards for somebody that they weren't able to meet, or they didn't meet your expectations. But stop setting expectations for people. Let these internet cats be internet cats. Let these comedians be comedians. Set standards and expectations for yourself. Set expectations and standards for yourself. You'll win that way. Why don't you hold yourself to a standard? Hold yourself to an expectation. Put some expectations on yourself. Uh-oh. Instead of having expectations and being upset over what a stranger that you don't even know does. So that's what I wanted to get on today and talk about today is that, like, and I've been seeing it running rampant, you know what I mean? Like, people mad at this podcast, people mad at that podcast, people mad at this person because they did this. Oh, you went over there. Oh, you did that. Oh, you didn't crash out. Let's be real. Let's be real. Crash out for what? You know what you can do to understand and believe people? What will lead you to a great, I don't want to say judgment of character, but what will keep you protected is check out somebody's patterns. What are their patterns? Patterns trump potential. Patterns of somebody's behavior, it trumps their potential. A lot of women out here, a lot of men out here will marry a girl or not marry a girl or start dating a girl or be with somebody and have all the expectations for them, like, oh, she has the potential to be this or he has the potential to be that. But what have their patterns shown you? It's science, right? It's math, right? Like, patterns trump potential all the time. I'm gonna try to turn on my Bluetooth real quick, you guys. My bad. My bad. Sierra, exactly. Let people show you who they are and believe what they show you. We're so trusting of people. We're so trusting and gullible and naive. Why can't we be trusting, gullible, and naive to somebody's patterns and actions? I think that will set us further ahead than trying to, because guess what? Salesmen, liars, how do they get over? Through the mouthpiece. How do pimps, how do men that take advantage of women or women that take advantage of men, how do they do it? Through their words. It's almost like, stop listening and let me see what fruits you bear. Let me see what kind of tree you are. Because from what I'm looking at, I don't see that you are a orange tree. First, bear some fruit and I'll believe you. It's always good to forgive. It's always good to give grace. But it's also always good to believe people when they show you who they are. Yeah, time will help people grow and become better and become stronger at whatever it is that they are. Hopefully better character, stronger morals, But you can't just hope for that. You can't hope like, oh, one day I'm going to just stay with this person or I'm going to just be this person's friend because they've shown that they can be this, but are you going to wait for it? Are you going to go on about your business and wait to see the fruit bear and then be like, okay, now I'm starting to see a pattern of good behavior. I'm seeing a pattern of effort. You're putting in the work to do these things. What up, Los DLT, Alberto?
Actions are louder than WORS.
Super chat from Los. Alberto, Colorado. Denver, Colorado correspondent. Actions are louder than words. Actions are louder than words. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm mad at you. You can say that to your kid, but when you show that you're disappointed, when you are not as invested, when you're like, you know what? They notice how you show up. Kids notice how you show up. Friends notice how you show up. Your girlfriend keep talking to you about her deadbeat boyfriend, and she keep talking to you about that person. You trying to give her advice and this and that. She's not taking it. But once you shut down and say, you know what? And you just listen and like, all right, well, I'll talk to you later. You know what she does? She adjusts. She's like, okay, I can't keep coming with the bullshit because I've seen your patterns. You just doing this, talking to me, and you're going to go back to that cat. You're going to be right back under him. Frederick Douglass believed in actions, not promises. even though he didn't speak to the slaves to do an uprising or whatnot, it wasn't as vicious or as strong, as violent as we would have liked it, or some people would have liked it. But he was talking to the masters like, don't y'all want this good shit for them? Don't y'all want to be good people? Instead of speaking to the slaves to uprise and fight against, he spoke to the masters to have a kind heart, try to talk to their humanity. Actions over promises. Don't we all have that person that's always, oh, I promise. Look at me. I be promising y'all. Oh, I'm going to do that this week. I'm going to do that this week. I'm talking. I'm subject to that. Or our files, this and that. That's why I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to hold myself more accountable to the things that I say and my actions. Stop just saying that you're going to do this and actually do it. Stop saying it and show and prove through action. Show proof through action. Our files this Friday, though. I hope Dogface has a video ready. I got some videos. I got some clips. But I know when I show these videos or clips, Dogface is going to be like, that ain't crap. That ain't crap. If you really want to get into some deep shit, here you go, Rios. Or we get Jumbie, War Chief Jumbie. Hey, Dogface, did you connect with Jumbie? I know y'all was trying to connect. Hey, let's go. GFS. You know what we talking about. You know what we talking about. Our opening. What we talking about. You can't plant expectations in someone else's soil. You can't plant expectation in somebody else's soil. That should have never flourished. It will never flourish. It may grow, but it ain't about to bear no fruits. Trying to plant expectations in somebody else's soil. When you're supposed to set expectations and standards in your own soil. This is what I do. This is who I am. Today, it's call is to see people clearly. See people clearly. You got to take your glasses off and look like, let me see. Did he do that? Did she just really do that? Oh, shit. Okay. Some people be doing some shit. You be astonished, bamboozled, like, wait. I don't know. Yeah. It be family. It be friends, co-workers. It could be anything. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? Do you understand me? Don't overlay your hopes or fantasies in somebody else. There's freedom in accepting reality without judgment. There's a freedom in that. Accepting reality without judgment. If this person matches your vision, walk with them. If not, let them be. If this person matches your energy of where you want to go into the future or what you want to do in the future or what you want to do right now, walk with them, be with them. If they don't, move on, let go. Let go and let God. Let go and let God. Let them be. They don't even match your energy. They don't even match your vision. They don't even match what you want in life. Why are you hanging around a bunch of people that don't even want to be or do or succeed in the way that you want to? You're going to operate on their level. You're going to meet people where they're at. Peace and purpose come when you stop expecting what is not shown. GFS, what's up, man? Peace and purpose come when you stop expecting what's not shown. Even your parents, you've been with them your whole life, still expecting them to do some shit they ain't never shown you to be capable of doing. They ain't never shown you to even be able to do that with another person. Your best friend, your homegirls, your homeboys, your ride or dies, your hood cats. But some of us are smart enough to have discernment when we about to go dang it. Pause. When we about to go do some shady stuff, or we need somebody that's strong or tough, we know who to go to. Hey, it's time for some action. We know who to call. You ain't gonna call your pacifist friend, your dumbed down friend that ain't with no activities. You ain't about to call your librarian friend, hey man, we got to go ride. It's what's up. Oh, you know what? Let me go call Scott. He's probably just got out of the library. You gonna connect with the cats you notice with that action. So why in our life, when we want to do great things or be good or be successful, make that phone call to those people that meet that vision? Make that phone call. Make that connection with those people that are in that same arena or have those same goals. Same goal-oriented. What they say in relationships, you got to be equally yoked. I say in your life, you need to be around people that are equally yoked. Y'all ain't got to be in the same exact field, but they know how to be successful. They know how to be consistent. They know how to put the work in. They know how to start a business. May not be the same business as you, but they can help you. What up, Ohio, man? You got a shout out today for the intro. Let's go. Shout out to Ohio, man. Everybody's loving it. And so that's just a quick little spiel, man. A quick little message of the morning. Rap World, Tardy Boys in the building. Thank you for anybody who sends super chats. You send super chats. I appreciate it. If you have some questions, send it in super chat form. I'll answer it. Whatever you guys want to talk about, I'll talk about it. Throw it in the super chat. I'm still going to engage with the chat. But if you have something specific that you want me to discuss or talk about, send it through super chat. Me and my family appreciate it. If you want to engage, if you want to talk about something that we're talking about right now, this topic that we have right now, go ahead and call in. The number is on the screen. This is Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show. The number one morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. We ain't here for the numbers. We ain't here to get real. We ain't here for the connection. We ain't here with the Ghetto Cafe, with the chat for the connection. Let's go. So this is what I want. If you can call in, if you do have call-ins, you know what, GFS told me to start doing the Discord. My bad. If you have call-ins and you want to talk about what we're talking about, or you want to take part in this, get in the Discord or call the number on the screen. And I'm about to open up the Discord stage right now. You know, it takes me a second to open up the stage. I got to find it. But this is what I want y'all to think about, or this is what I want to talk about. Or you can just put it in the chat, put it in the super chat, whatever. When did seeing someone clearly free you to grow? When did seeing someone clearly like, aha, oh, I see you, cuz. Good or bad, I see you. When was the last time you saw somebody for who they were and that shit freed you to grow?
Nothing specific. Happy hump day, y'all. Full score. Saluting face hot beverage.
Let's go. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you for sure. Let me get to this. Where the hell is this damn stage? Can't never find it off the bat. There we go. Starting the stage, I'm about to share with you guys right now. You know, Uncle Rios is trying to figure this shit out, you guys. Y'all like, how long will it take you to figure this shit out? It'll take me a long time. It'll take me a really long time. Just know that. Okay. So yeah, call in, man, or get up in the Discord, whatever it is that you want to do. Let me go ahead and drop this in here. Yeah. When did seeing someone clearly free you to grow? Who are you releasing from expectations today, and how does that feel? Who is on your list to release from expectations? And that's in your immediate life, in your life. If we need to do that in our immediate life, we for sure need to do that shit in our internet entertainment life. If it's entertainment and you're looking at somebody on the internet and this and that, you definitely need to release them from expectations today. Release T-Rail from your expectations, y'all. Release Duno from your expectations. Release such and such, whoever. I'm just saying that because that's who we know. Keem, Tiny, Trey, Manny. Release them from your expectations today. Who should you release from expectations? And how does that feel? The freedom to not be worried about what somebody else is doing and say, yep, that's him. That's his choice. That's his prerogative.
When was the time you saw someone for who they are?
Great question. When was the time I saw somebody for who they are? It's been a lot of times, right? It's been a lot of times, and without being too specific or naming names, I want to use an example of somebody that's close to me. I want to use an example that's real. When I stopped having expectations for my son's mom. When I stopped having expectations for my son's mom to behave a certain way or be a certain way and to be something that she never showed me to be what I wanted her to be. And when I accepted that shit, I freed myself from anger. I freed myself from frustration. I freed myself from being let down. I freed myself of that, because you give people expectations and they don't meet it, you're setting yourself up for a letdown. Ivani Bunny, exactly. Turn feelings off and just enjoy people with no expectations, for sure. I had these high expectations of this and that for her that weren't even fair, wasn't even realistic. And so because she's not meeting me at that level, or she's not showing me that portion or showing me that side or the capabilities of that, I'm upset, disappointed, let down all the time. And she has no idea that I'm upset or bothered that much because of what she hasn't done. Do you guys see how crazy that is? You mad that I'm not a Olympic weightlifter? Nigga, I'm a sprinter. I sprint, I run. What do you want me? Look at me. I'm a decathlete. You want me to be a bodybuilder? You expect me to be on some diet and some workout plan? I've never shown you that that's even what I want to be. Shout out Easy Money. Good. That's what you should be doing. And I guess it's good. I guess what I show you is good enough because you're still in here. I guess we align because you're still in the Ghetto Cafe. Shout out. See me for who I am. Dog face. I want to hear from a girl today. I want to hear from one of the ladies. Linus, somebody call in. Oh, damn, I missed a call. My bad. My bad. I missed a call. Rap World, Dogface, Daniel, Cristiano, Ivani. When was the last time? Let's hear some testimony. Let's hear some trials and tribulations. When was the last time that when somebody let you down because you had expectations for them? I think this is a good subject to talk about. Call-ins. Call in. Be real. We're not gonna play no more in here, not be real about shit. Talk about it. Let's be completely honest. GFS. Cali bags. That's what I said. Where the ladies at? You know what I mean? They on hush a little bit. Breezy, thank you. I appreciate you. Cali Bags is in here. I was looking for you earlier, Cali Bags. I'd rather not because it makes it spell. Oh, shit.
Unknown caller.
Here we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. This is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Caller, where you calling from? And what's your name?
Man, what's up? What's up, Ace Boy Rios? It's AP, man, for Vegas, man.
What up, AP? What's going down, man? Shout out to you. Shout out to Vegas. Let's go.
Man, what's going on?
Not much, man.
What's going on, brother? I've been following for a while, man. I really like the topic you talking about this morning, bro. Believe when motherfuckers say who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some of the realest shit ever, bro. And one of the biggest problems that people end up having is expecting themselves out of somebody else.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn that myself the hard way.
Right.
One of the biggest disappointments for me, man, was from my own father, bro. I never been let down or disrespected more by anybody than my own pops, bro. So
that's real shit right there.
Gets, for real.
That's some real shit. And I can say that too. My father. I had letdowns from my father in ways and in things that he chose over us, over his kids, things that he chose over his own children.
About that too, bro.
Yeah. And I'm gonna ask you. I want you to go further. I want you to go further into what you're talking about. But ask your question, and we're gonna go further into what you're talking about your particular situation. But go ahead, ask me. Go.
Okay, yeah. So, because I've seen you bring your pops on the show. I've seen you guys have a beautiful conversation. That was great, bro. That was really dope. That's something I wish I could do with my pops, but I don't think I've grown enough. You know what I'm saying? How did you get over the hump to where, because I'm sure you a nigga, man. I'm sure you was at times like, man, I'm gonna beat this nigga's ass. Like,
me and my dad fought.
I
don't want to say that online what I did, but me and my dad got into it. Me and my dad actually got into a fight. And I regret what I did. You know what I mean? And I regret that I got into a fight with my father. That's something that I still have nightmares about, because there's nothing uglier than a son throwing down with his dad. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing uglier than that.
Absolutely, bro.
And it's like, I wish, if there's things that I do regret that. I do regret that I even went to that level with my father, and that our relationship was in a place where we fought. You know what I mean? But I was holding in so much shit. But I was actually walking away, and it was, you know what I mean? I was trying to remove, but whatever happened. I can't imagine that as a dad doing that. You know what I mean? To my son, I'll make threats.
Exactly, bro. That's why I feel that same way. I got 3 sons, man. I feel like God gave me my boys, to break those generational curses, man. To show my sons the right way, type shit. Because, man, I have real beef with my pops coming up as a youth, So.
And my thing,
I just wanted to tap in real quick.
Let me go in a little bit further on that with you, because I'm gonna ask you. Don't try to get off the phone. We're gonna talk to you. With my father, we had a great relationship when I was naive, gullible. You know what I mean? When I was just a good kid, when I was just like believing the lies, believing that we had a good relationship. But as soon as I turned and I started getting on the other side of the tracks and being like angry, violent, and like opened my eyes to the world, that's when our relationship kind of stumbled and took a turn for the worse. And divorce, death, all that shit added to that and turned me into who I was at the time. And for a long time, dude, I'm not even gonna lie, until like I'm 44, maybe up until I'm gonna say like 10 years ago, did I start going into my bag about forgiving and loving my dad for who he is and accepting him for his faults, accepting him for his weaknesses, accepting him for his strengths, and believing who he was. And I had to release my expectations of him. And when I stopped expecting him to be somebody he wasn't, our relationship flourished. And what also happened in that is when I started seeing myself in him, I didn't start expecting him to be me, but I started seeing myself in other people. I started seeing myself in him. I started putting myself in his shoes. This is a cat who joined the Navy, went to whatever he did in the Navy, was crazy shit, you know, and then got married and had kids at 2021, tried to raise a boy and a girl in the 80s on the east side of Long Beach while drugs and all this and trying to maintain a job and trying to maintain, it's not easy. And then I had to put myself in his shoes like, shit, nigga, I'm struggling right now as a father. I have my things that I need to be better at, shit with my older son that I need to be better at. All of my kids, I got to be better as a father. But I give him grace because of the struggles that I'm going through now. I couldn't even understand the struggles until I went through them myself. And so now I look at him and I say, damn, you a G, dog. Because you went through that fucking shit without what I got. You went through that shit without what I have. The tools and access and money and house and cars and easy living. I have that. You didn't even have that shit.
Yeah. You know what, man? My story is real relatable to yours, bro. My pops, military, 25 years, was in the Navy, stationed in San Diego, Coronado and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Raised up in the military and all that. And, but my thing is, bro, I can't even get that satisfaction from my pops because my pops is such a psycho, bro. My pops I'm 33 years old now.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't never told me where he fucked up. It's always everybody else. Your mom did this. Your sister did this. I did this for y'all. I did this for y'all. But he ain't never sat me down and said, look, man, this is where I fucked up. And even to this day, he'll still, even if I try to talk to the nigga, I ain't talked to my pops in 4 or 5 years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I try to talk to the nigga, and my mom's is always like, man, reach out to your pops. Like, come on. Like, you know, she's never tried to be like, man, fuck that nigga. Even though he did some wild shit to her.
Yeah.
She's always tried to mend that relationship with us. But even if I do reach out to bro and I try to have that conversation with him, that nigga, he won't take no accountability, bro, for nothing he's ever done, bro. And that shit just makes me hot. It boils my blood, bro. It makes me like, back when I was 16, 17, like, man, I'm gonna kill this nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I understand.
For real, bro.
No, I get it.
Really was at a point like that. Like, that's really why I fucking, I've never gotten that peace. You know what I'm saying? I've never been able to have that peace with him because he's never acknowledged his faults. It's always everybody else's faults. You ready?
Yeah. But okay, what about him acknowledging his faults is going to help you?
I mean, not just that. You know, that's a good question, bro. That's a good question, but
no, because
like,
we have to understand that. Like, okay, if I do get what I'm requesting or what I want, what does that actually do for me?
Right.
What does it actually do
right.
if he does come and say?
Maybe for me, it'll show like, nigga, that you got some type of remorse, bro. Like you got some type of remorse for what you did, for what you put niggas through. Like, but the nigga don't care about none of that. Oh no, y'all did this. I had this. I did this. Because he was in the Navy for a good minute, bro. My pops did do it up. Pops bought homes, bought cars. He did do it up. You know what I'm saying? And I do hella give him, just like you said, bro. He did this shit without anything that I have way back in the days. You know what I'm saying? When it was much harder. So I always shout it out. Like, man, my pops did it up. Man.
Do you tell him that though?
2, 3 houses, had businesses. No, I haven't.
Do you tell him that?
I don't even talk to bro.
But that's what I'm saying.
I don't even talk to bro.
So the other thing is, like, when we and I'm not saying you're wrong at all. I'm not saying you're wrong or you got to process shit how you process it. But what I would say is you have to be tactful with your shit. You know what I mean? Like when you do come at like, and then the thing is, these older cats, they be stuck in their ways. We don't be mad at a Down syndrome cat for being Down syndrome or a crackhead for being a crackhead or this or being what they are.
Some people don't change, bro.
Because some people don't change or they don't know how, right? But when you present to your father, when you present this, you be like, you know what, Dad? I appreciate everything you did. It was hard coming from what you came from and doing what you did. I don't even know what your relationship is with your dad. I don't even know if you had an example of a loving person or a good person to do the things that...
And he did it. So that's another reason why I got to give him credit. Because my grandfather, he was in prison his whole life. My pops met his dad the first time when he was like 16 at his grandfather's funeral when the pen was bringing his dad to the funeral type shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So he didn't have no male role models. My grandma was wild. Rest in peace to my grandma. She was wild as hell. So my dad was raised wild, you know. So I do give him grace for that type of shit. So that ain't no excuse though either though.
It's not an excuse, but you don't need an excuse to be who you are. He doesn't need an excuse to be who he is.
Yeah.
That's not an excuse. I am who I am. Because
hey, Rios, I gotta run, bro.
Yeah,
I gotta run to work, man. I just wanted to tap in with you real quick.
shout out to you, and I appreciate you. And we're gonna continue the conversation. If you're listening, keep listening. But shout out to you and your family and your kids and getting everything going. All prayers and blessings to you and your family, brother. Have a good one.
Appreciate that, man. God bless you and all your family. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe, man. Everybody
Let's
have a
go.
great day.
Let's go. And that's also the thing, is believing people when they say they are. How am I going to be mad at you for being you? How can I be mad at you for developing your traits and character and your disposition in life from your upbringing, from your exposure, from your experience of life? How can I be mad at, I might as well just be mad at life. Or I might as well be mad at your grandfather who raised you. Or I should be mad at your dad who raised you, who made you this way. People are who they are through experience and exposure. They doing the best they can with what they got. Most people. You got to learn to forgive and give grace. Forgive and give grace, because that takes nothing. It actually takes a load off your shoulders, off your chest. Like, you know what? I don't even care. Do your thing. I pray for you and I love you. Go be great. Go be the greatest you can be. That may not be what I need in my life from you, but what you need from you, go do that. You may not ever be what I need you to be. That's the other thing, people. Some people may never, ever be what you need them to be in your life. You might get that from somebody else, but you might not get it from them. Let them go. Let them be them. What up, man? This is AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, what's going down? Caller recall from what's your name?
Hi, Rios. This is Bree from Colorado.
What's up, Bree? What's going down? Breezy the Jefe?
Yes.
There we go. Am I saying that right? Am I saying Heifer, Breezy the Heifer, or Hefe?
I don't know. It's Spanish. It's supposed to be the boss, so I just figured it's the man.
The female, the boss with the female connotation. Yeah. Okay. There we go. What's going on with you, Bree? Shout out to you.
What's up? Hi, everybody. I'm not gonna be long-winded today, I promise.
Yeah, right. I'm believing. I'm believing you. I'm gonna believe your patterns. I ain't gonna believe what you say. I'm gonna believe your actions. Your ass about to be long-winded.
No, I'm packing 3 of the 4 of my kids is going to Vegas with their grandparents. So
shout out Vegas. Vegas has been in the chat today. We got a caller from Vegas. Just got off the phone. Somebody else is saying shout out Vegas. Now you sending the kids to Vegas. Let's go. What's up, Bree?
Yeah, I'm so happy for them. They definitely get to do the stuff that I never got to do. But the one thing that I just want to say that I think I keep hearing in the message today is accountability. I'm going to be real short and sweet, but I didn't learn I'm 35. I just had a birthday Friday. I didn't learn accountability until maybe 2 years ago.
Okay.
I had an incident with my baby dad. I ended up getting arrested, got put on probation. I was pregnant at the time. Like, it was a lot. My mom died at the time, so it was a lot. But I had to take classes because I got a deferred judgment, so I was on probation. But I had to take classes, not parenting, but just kind of like an anger management type of thing. But Miss Mary, my counselor, she would always just tell me, like, you have a lot of resentment and nobody's ever held you accountable.
Right.
I think you have a lot of learning and growing up to do, but she was like, you definitely need to learn accountability and also forgiveness, because you can't harbor all these feelings and just have all this going on inside of you, because you're going to make mistakes too, and you're going to have somebody's going to need to forgive you for something, whether it's your kids, your significant other, your family member, whoever. You know what I mean? So I think the main thing that I'm just hearing from everybody, even the last caller, it's accountability. And if a person's not able or willing or can't even see, you know what I mean? Like you guys said, we're a product of how our parents raised us because they didn't know. We're parents now. We don't know.
Right.
So it's just.
And we got Google and we got Google and all kind of shit. We got Google and all kind of stuff, and we still be messing up. We got AI. We got all.
Okay, my 14-year-old teaches me stuff about these computers. I'm like, honey, I'm old. I don't know nothing about this. Just come over here real quick.
Yeah.
But I just feel like the message, and I love that the men call in, but I would love for more ladies to call in as well, because we be in the chat. But I just wanted to say that I love your show. When is the Syndicate and Relatable dropping?
Syndicate,
But I
Relatable.
love y'all.
Relatable
Love
was
the
supposed to
Ghetto
be
Cafe.
today, but I
Love
can't
this
do
show.
Relatable today. Syndicate will be dropping soon. I got an Imperfect Perspective that's supposed to drop on tomorrow. Our Files Friday. But we might be doing a live syndicate. People have been requesting a live syndicate, so we're gonna do one live coming up pretty soon.
Oh,
But once I talk to the guys, so that you guys can chop it up with us and talk to the fellas and my brothers about the things that you guys want to tell them, give them their flowers, appreciate, congratulate, whatever it is. But shout out to you, man, and I appreciate you. Even though you didn't answer, when did seeing someone clearly free you to grow? That's something I wanted you to answer. Or who are you releasing from expectations
it was for
today?
me. It was me that I needed to grow. When I saw that, when I learned that I didn't necessarily, he didn't make me mad when the incident happened. I let myself get mad. I'll tell you just a little bit, because again, I don't want to be long with it. I had COVID. He was out with his friends. I was in this house with these kids sick, and he just left us. And he has his addictions and struggles as well, so I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, just put it all on him. But I let somebody else bring me out of character when that's not how I act.
Yeah.
And
you gave them too much power. You gave them too much power.
Exactly. And whenever you hear someone speak and you say, well, they made me mad, or I got upset, because you have to only make I statements. It's not about a you or we, it's an I statement. So I learned from that incident. That's what I chose to partake and do, and those were the repercussions for my actions. I'm the one that had to pay for these classes. I'm the one that had to pay for all these things every single week. Being pregnant, having 3 other kids to take care of, planning my mom's funeral. So all of that just culminated. And again, it's only been, we're going on year 2 right now. So it's been a lot, but I have been making that choice to just be like, one, she would not want me to be here and wallow. Like, she had a stroke, her mom had a stroke, and her dad had a heart attack. I don't know anything about my dad because he was a crackhead. Like I said before, his episode how I found out he died was on the show, the first 48, but that's a whole nother story.
Oh shit, we gotta call in and talk about that. That's a whole nother thing. That's a whole nother thing. So Breeze,
it's funny, but it's not funny because I have siblings on there too, so it was heartbreaking. But I don't want to take
no, but that is something that can help everybody in here. Like, how did you deal with that? How did you process those emotions? How did that affect your family, for the good, for the bad? That's something we all can learn from. But I'm gonna take this next call. Breeze, I appreciate you. Shout out to you. It's all love, all the time. Prayers to you and your family.
Shout out to Ghetto Cafe. Thank you.
Boom. All right, caller. Where you calling from? What's your name? You've been spam calling while I'm on the line with other people. This is the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name, man?
Arizona, man.
What's going on?
My name Dante. What's up, man?
Dante, I'm gonna call you spam caller. What's up, man? What's going down?
No, man, I'm just feeling lost out here.
What's going on, man?
A lot of things ain't going. Just, man, I need peace, bro, and I'm just hurt, man.
Talk about it.
I don't even know.
You got to talk about it. Like, what do you hurt about? What do you need peace from? What do you like? You have to be able to communicate it before you can be helped, before you can heal. You got to be able to talk about it. What's going on? Why do you feel that way? What caused that? How old are you?
I'm 40 now.
Yeah.
Man, I'm battling. I'm fighting right now because I got liver disease, right? Because of all the stress and shit. And I'm from Detroit originally, and now I'm in Arizona or whatever. But man, I don't know, man. I really want to talk to you, but I don't want to say it and air it out on this shit. But I swear to God, like I'm on the verge of smacking shit, and I'm feeling like lost.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
so let's think about it right now. So let's put some shit into perspective.
I got 6 daughters, bro.
Okay, so let's look here. So right now, you're feeling in a place of confusion, a place that you don't have any guidance. You don't know what direction to go. You feel lost, right? You don't have your compass, or you can't get on track. Now, put all that together. then put smacking some shit up on top of that. Does that put you in a better situation or a worse situation?
Very worse.
So,
you know, and
so the thing is,
like,
wait, before you go on.
Fell on my back.
Wait, before you go on, it puts you in a worse situation. But really, it's our path of least resistance. Sometimes the worst situation is the path of least resistance. Like, I'm just going to crash out, wild out, and deal with it later because it doesn't take much effort or much thought to do that. That's the wrong thing to do. The last thing you want to do is do that. You don't want to crash out. You don't want to smack somebody or smack out on people, whatever you said. What you want to do is sit down, write down what's wrong, and write down what you want to do and do better, what you want to get better, pros and cons to everything, right? Take a minute, sit down for an hour. Write down what, like, okay, these are the top 3 things that I need to adjust or prioritize. How do I do that? What are some things I can do to do that? Okay, I have 6 daughters. How do I get in contact? How do I send a prayer up to God for them? Do I go for a walk and talk to them through prayer? Do I meditate? There's all kinds of things that we can do that may not have the exact action of hugging or touching or this and that, but you're doing work to gain towards what you want in the future, towards your goals. So I'm praying for you. And you were speaking and you said that somebody's on your back. You got the 6 daughters. Go ahead, continue. Brother, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Go ahead, continue. I'm listening, and I'm just saying you're in a place of loss. Stay in place. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got a blended family, like, and like it's a lot. That's why I said, like, I got to really like sit down and like maybe talk to you because it's a lot, man.
Well, you know, I'm always available on Instagram. You can call me on Instagram.
Yeah.
You can FaceTime me. We can chop it up. I'll go for a walk with you. I'll go on a walk. You go on a walk. We talk to each other while we walking, whatever it is. But while we outside, we getting some of this energy out. Let's talk to each other. Let's FaceTime. But when you don't know what to do, when you don't have any idea what to do, sit your ass down. Be still.
Okay.
There's a lot of things to think about. There's a lot of things to think about, nothing to worry about. We let go and give that shit to God because we're not living in the spirit of fear. Let go and give it to God. Give that shit to God and let go and free yourself. It's almost like freeing yourself of expectations of other people. Free yourself from your problems. Free yourself from things. That doesn't mean you don't need to take action to right the wrongs, but you give it to God and you know that, you know what? I'm just giving you my worry. I'm still going to work on solving these problems, but I'm going to give you, Lord, God, whoever it is, I'm going to give you my worry. I'm no longer worried about it because I know you got me where I need to be. You wouldn't put something on my plate that I wasn't ready to eat or that wasn't going to strengthen me or make me a better person. All of this is for everything you're putting me through right now is for a future battle, to build me stronger for a future battle when I'm 65 or when I'm at one of my daughter's weddings or when I'm at one of my daughter's graduations. You're building me stronger for those situations. So just take this as an exercise. Like I'm building my chest, nigga. I'm bench pressing. I'm squatting. I'm getting strong right now for the future fight. You're going to make it through all this, brother. Give me a call on Instagram. We'll chop it up. We'll FaceTime. Ain't shit that you can't get through. This too shall pass. Things don't last forever, homie. Things don't last forever.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Rios, man.
So are you going to call me? Are you going to call me on Instagram?
Thank you, man. Yes, sir. I will.
Don't play around.
Thank you, bro. Like,
don't play around. Do that.
I ain't got no time to play.
Okay, let's go.
I ain't got time for it.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. For sure. For sure.
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out. I ain't got time to play no games. I got $6. I got to get my shit right now. I got to take one step forward.
Tight, nigga, this shit tight. This shit tight. Like, for real.
I'm on a tight, I'm walking a tight rope. Nigga, I ain't got time to deal with your bullshit. Leave me the fuck alone.
Can't fall, no shit. Come on, man.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? I'm built for this shit, man. Like, for real. I see my daddy get killed, nigga. Like I said, like, I ain't gonna even, I got trauma, you know.
Yes.
Like I got, like, but we gonna chop it up though, man. For real, for real.
Let's go, man.
And
I'm praying for you, and
yeah,
I'm really hoping that you do
and-
call me today. But look, is your spirit, like I could feel your spirit feeling a little bit better. I could feel you like feeling like a little bit better. Like, you know what? I got this shit, cuz. Like, nigga, I'm a G. Nigga, I'm a real one out here. I could get through this shit. Can't nobody stop.
But that nigga Smack say, handle your candle.
Handle your candle.
Handle my candle, man. And that's what I'm on.
Let's
but
go.
I'm fighting. I ain't giving up.
No,
I ain't
fuck
giving
that.
up. My brother killed himself a year ago, dog. And, like, I'm battling, man. Like, my life is just whatever, you know. But we'll talk. I want to chop it up with you.
Right.
Let's chop it up with you.
Let's chop it up because I've been through suicide. My uncle, my only uncle, my mom's only brother, devastated me, devastated my whole family. So I know the aftermath of unaliving, people unaliving themselves, the questions that are left. I know about all, I've been through it. I don't talk about shit that I don't have experience with. You know what I mean? Like I try to guide and direct into certain books or certain readings or listenings, but I've been through that. I ain't been through my brother doing that. I've been through my uncle, the nigga that I thought was everything. And to find out that happened.
But that's all that matters though, right?
Right. That's why our walk and what we do, that's why it's so fucking important. Because nigga, nope, I'm gonna pick those fucking bags up. I'm gonna pick your bags up. Nigga, I'm gonna show y'all how a nigga look like when a nigga in a roaster. I'm gonna show y'all what a nigga look like when he in a room full of vultures. Like,
you feel me? Hey, I ain't got time for it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Shit. Nigga, I'm trying to make it, man. I got girls, like I said, man. And, like, I was blowing you up, but I needed to hear your voice. So I had faith in it that you were going to pick up.
Yeah.
And you did that, bro.
Yeah. That's the first pickup. The second pickup is later on, maybe around 10 o'clock. When I get off of Coffee with Rios. Actually, right now, DM me so I have your message in my inbox so I can call you.
Okay.
And answer the phone, man.
Now.
Answer the phone. I don't care where you at, what you're doing. Answer the goddamn phone.
I will, dog. I just, I really need to process, man. And, like, for real, like you, I don't even, nigga, you, for real. You a real one.
We all in this together.
You know one when you know them.
We all in this shit together, man. And none of us ain't alone. But that's why I love what the Ghetto Cafe is doing. What we all doing together. I love what the AM Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios. We showing the world and we're showing each other that we here for each other. If you need a sponsor, fuck that. I'll be your sponsor. I'll talk to you. I'll do whatever. But we just gotta reach out and do the work. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, brother. It's all love. Prayers to you and your family, to your beautiful 6 daughters. They about to see some great shit happen. They about to witness your evolution. You know what I mean? Like, just go ahead, sit back and watch this. Watch daddy work. Daddy about to go to work and fix this shit. It may not be a sprint.
Yeah.
It may take some time, but you're going to understand the sacrifices that dad made to get this shit right. So shout out to you, brother. I got nothing but love for you. I'm going to chop it up with you after the show. We're gonna take a walk and talk about it. Let's go.
All right, one. Peace.
Shout out, man. Shout out to my brother over there, man. Going through it. We all be going through some shit. Sometimes we just need somebody to talk to. Sometimes we just need somebody to talk to. When I was younger, I needed somebody to talk to. But the crazy thing that happened was I turned myself into what I needed when I was in need. I turned myself into what I needed when I was in need. Hey, this is the AM Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Call it where you calling from and what's your name?
925 is Cristiano Carranza.
What's up, Cristiano? What's happening with you, man? What's going down?
Shit, just right here at work, like always, but...
Prayer hands in the chat, man. Prayer hands in the chat. Hold on real quick, Cristiano. You guys, Ghetto Cafe, let's make sure we don't just put prayer hands in the chat. Let's make sure that we take a second to say a prayer for the young brother. Let's send that shit out into the world. Let's send those vibrations out and pray for him. 1, 2, 3. We praying for you. The Ghetto Cafe is prayer warriors. We send out prayers
Can I
for
join
you.
you in prayer?
Go ahead.
Can I
Say a
join you in
prayer.
prayer, Rios?
Say it.
I
Say
just wanted to say shout out to the brother from Arizona.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
No, I'm saying, well, you were gonna do a prayer, or I mean, I'm not really good with prayers. If I was saying if I could join you right,
You know
real
what?
quick, I'm on the phone with you, right?
You know what would be good? Go ahead and struggle through a prayer. Say a prayer. It don't matter if you pray all the time or not. Say a prayer. It could be 3 words.
All right.
Work up the courage to talk to God for other people.
All right. En nombre de Dios. Shout out to the brother from Arizona, man. God have you in his how do you say it? In his mind or
His heart and his.
Praying for you, man. Dante in Arizona. And it's like we just said, this too shall pass. I've been hearing that a lot, and 40 is a good number, man. 40 is a holy number. Amen. You know you get through it.
Hey, look, and that is amazing. That was beautiful. A prayer don't have to be perfect. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Some of us avoid talking to God or saying prayers because we think we're not good at it, or I don't have the skill to do that. You don't have to have a skill for prayer. It's just a conversation. God, please watch over Dante, him and his family, him and his 6 daughters. Give him the strength to be the man that you want him to be. Give him the help that he needs in his life. Guide him in the direction to be a man that he wants to be for his daughters. Lord, please give grace to his daughters so that they can give him grace and understand that he may be struggling through things or having a hard time with things. Let them understand that life is not easy and no one is perfect, but he's trying. God, put yourself on their hearts to love him unconditionally. God, give him the strength to go after these battles and these obstacles and these adversaries and to conquer with the courage that he has God behind him and let him move in purpose. In Jesus Christ's name, amen. You know what I mean? Like, it's just that it don't have to be anything. It don't have to be perfect. It's just talk to God. Take a walk, go talk to him, and you get better at what you want to do and how you want to say it. But what matters is that you take the time and make the effort to talk to him. That's it. That shit means a lot.
Keep God first.
God first. Thank you, Cristiano, man. I appreciate you, brother, for always calling in, always making impact and just engaging in what's going on for the day. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is beautiful. It really, really is.
Thank you. Thank you. And man, changing lives out here, like that call sounded big for Dante. But I actually wanted to call in. I'm actually on topic today about how damn.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm a little starstruck. Okay, but we're talking about expectations, right?
Yeah.
And you elaborated a little bit about your baby mama, and I feel like that hit home because I'm being a little vulnerable right now. But my wife, I feel like I have expectations for my wife, and is that fucked up?
It's not fucked up to have expectations for your wife. You know what I mean? If you've communicated those expectations before you got into a union with that person, because you can have expectations for a wife. But
are we live?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm talking to Cristiano right now, GFS. But
do your thing, baby. I'm here.
Okay. But to have expectations for what you want in a wife before you get married, yeah, that's a necessary thing. But to have put expectations on her now or to do this, as long as you're communicating, is this something that you feel that you can provide or that you can do? Or am I being unrealistic? You have to set those standards and those boundaries before you go into a union. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you want me to do cartwheels? You know, I'm not even a gymnastics. I'm not even a gymnast or anything. Like, I can work to doing that, but my nature is this. You married who you married, but we can grow and get better and stronger together. You can work on this. I can work on that. But these are the standards that I want to be met before we go into this. Can you meet those? Is that something that you're willing to do? That's an expectation,
I
and
feel
those are
like
standards that can be done. But how are your expectations right now? Like,
I feel like in my case, like it's been like kind of like as of late, because like I'm telling you, I've been going through loss, and now I'm starting to read books and starting to see life in a different perspective, I guess.
yeah,
And I'm like, I
you're
want to be
growing,
better. I want.
you're growing,
Mm-hmm.
and as you
And I'm
grow,
like, I want to be better, and I feel like
people are gonna
I'm
look as you grow, people are gonna stay where they're at, right? And so to to have expectations for somebody to be where you're at now, but they were where you just were, but you took the time to get better, to read and get there. How about you bring them along with you? Like, hey, baby, I'm reading this book and I'm understanding this, and this is what I learned today. Do you want to talk about that? What do you think about that? Like, you have to help your partner grow with you. You can't just do these things on your own. If you're not a union, you two become one. Like, we grow together. Like, this is what I've been doing. I've been listening to this guy, or I've been listening to this, and it really sparked a conversation, or sparked a thought in my mind. How do you feel about this? These are conversations that you have to have with your partner to help them grow along with you.
I mean, I do. When I come on here, I'm like, oh, but look, babe, I was on YouTube today or whatever, and with my books too, I'd be like, oh, I read, hey, check this out, I read this, and she kind of just like laughs at what I say about the books, and when I'm on YouTube, she's like, dude, get off the internet. I'm like, it's like, I don't,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
bad. I don't want
No,
to elaborate too much
it's
either.
okay. But like, look, you have to give people grace to for them to still believe you are who you were. You know what I mean? Like, you feel you've changed. You feel like you've grown. You feel like you've gone to another level, but people still see you for who you were. And that goes along with what we said.
Mm-hmm.
Believe people when they show you who they are. Judge by the fruits. So once the fruits start bearing themselves from the growth that you're doing right now, from the things that you're doing in life, from the growth that you got, and you start bearing its fruits, people will start believing. Like, oh shit, I need to read that fucking book that Cristiano read, because that cat is on some other shit right now. He's not just saying he's on some other shit.
You're right.
He is on some other shit. He's building out of that.
And shout out to my brother. He picked up the power of now, because he's been seeing his growth.
Let's go.
And don't get me wrong, I love my wife to death. It's just like,
yeah,
like, hey, shout out to you. Like, I would have crashed out if maybe you didn't give me this advice. To be honest, now I just gotta be patient. It's coming. Good shit is coming.
Good shit is coming, and glory to God. You know what I mean? And give people grace to give everybody grace to believe you are who you showed them you are. It takes time for your fruits to bear. It takes time for people to be like, okay, he is who okay, look at his actions. But it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Yeah. You know what I mean? You have a lot of years to combat of what you used to be. I'm still dealing with that shit today.
Hey, well, shout out to you, Rios. You put a big old smile on my face, not gonna lie.
Let's go, man. It's all good.
And I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let it go right here. But first, I'm gonna say this. I was saying the other day, my path, my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
This next year, the World Cup is coming to the U.S., Mexico, Canada.
Yeah.
I'm trying to manifest to show my kids, I'm gonna start coaching them in soccer team. I'm gonna show them, like, we with hard work we can make it there. Like,
right,
we're gonna be doing it up in the World
to the
Cup.
Biggest stage. With hard work, you can make it to the greatest stage and be up here playing for your country.
I mean, like, we're still beginners. We just want to be there. Like, we're not gonna play or whatever, but we just want to be there. I want to show them,
nigga. I know that
we can get there. All right, Rios, for sure. Hey, blessings to the family, blessings to the Ghetto Cafe.
Let's go, man. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, and blessings to you and your family. And that's dope about the soccer thing with your kids. It's going to take your relationship and life lessons with your family. You get to see it happen in real time, and you get to adjust. You get to assess, address, and adjust your children's behavior. It's bomb. But go ahead, brother. Have a good one.
Oh yeah, Rios. All right.
All right.
You too. Blessings.
All right, GFS. All right, hopefully you're still there. Oh, he's on mute. There we go. Um,
Yeah, I'm still up in here, man. I'm still up in here.
let's go. Shout out to Tati, man. I see you up in here. What's going down, GFS? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm blessed, blessed. This was right timing, right timing
Hey, hey.
for sure.
Let's
Because
go.
I'm hearing everybody and I'm listening. I'm like, yo, some of us are coming out of a dark ass hole right now, Rios. If you can just see how the chat is going, a lot of us are coming out of this dark place in our lives,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. For
and
sure.
and it, you know, a lot of I relate to a lot of it because, like, even with me and my family and stuff. Even though I was talking with you about my brothers and my dad,
Yeah.
um, yo, I had to earn that shit back. You know what I mean? I burnt a lot of bridges coming up, and I'm only 36, going on 37.
Right.
But I just kept believing that I'm like, if I make the effort and I just say I'm giving my best for what I know,
Mm-hmm.
that should be enough.
That should be enough. For sure.
That it ain't easy trying to build yourself up from the shit that you done did in your past. My dad always used to tell me, like, reputations are easy to make and hard to break. And it took a long ass time to make the people in my life that I love believe that, like, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm trying.
Right.
Just
Right.
ask, can you give me the grace? Because I don't know what I'm doing every day. I'm just trying to be the best I can. And, you know, for everybody in the chat, like, it, it, when you start seeing certain shit, you'll just see little stuff. My brother asks about y'all every fucking day. Have you been in the chat? What's been going on? What you doing, bro? I can just tell you happy. You doing shit. You done met your people. You done did your shit. You're doing something right now.
Right.
And sometimes my bro, you know what I'm saying, we like 5 years apart. Sometimes he still reacts to me like I'm the old me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, bro, please, I might not have heard you right. I'm still learning how to talk to you. You know, we be going to therapy and some more shit, trying
That's
to trying to figure it out
that's
because,
good.
we don't know. And some of the shit is traumatic to him. Some of the shit is traumatic to me, and even, talking with my father, talking with his wife, talking with my mama, talking with my stepdad. Like, I'm just glad that they had the grace to withstand the storm that I was
Exactly.
and to see the blessing that I am now.
Because
And
they easily could not have.
yo, you don't know how many times my step pops kicked me out the house on some other shit.
Right. Right. Get your ass up
Okay,
out of here.
it done got rough. Okay,
Right.
when you a street urchin, you start being like, nigga, what's up?
Exactly. Like I said, ain't shit to me. All right, I'm gone.
And then I'm gonna take this little knapsack, nigga. The streets is my home. Nigga, that's what
You ain't said nothing but a word. I didn't want to be here anyway.
I'm gonna be with the homies down the street, bro.
Oh
Whatever.
shit.
But to withstand it and to rebuild these relationships, it takes time.
For sure.
It takes effort though. And
Because look, how long
to,
did it take for them to build the image of you that they have right now? It took years for them to build up
I,
an
I,
expectation or what this is who you are. It took years for that. It ain't gonna be fixed in months.
I got baptized in 2011, so we talking about 13 years or so.
Right, right.
Take, but I'm trying my best. I always have to say, like, I'm I'm always gonna be a work in progress, but I'm gonna give my best every day, one leg at a time, one shoe at a time. I'm gonna try to just do what I can. I ain't even gonna lie. I was dying at work on Sunday night, throwing up a storm.
Oh
My little
shit.
bro said, my brother was like, can you persevere? Man, I pushed through this motherfucker reels. I don't know how I made it. Bro
Man.
say, look, give me your best. He looked at me with the strongest look ever. Can you give me your best, bro? I don't want you going home,
Mm.
especially with your new job and shit. Just, can you give me something? I
Can you
said, bro,
oh
how much
we
I'm gonna give you my best. We made it through, bro. I swear to God, I slept through it.
But you made it through though.
but but I made it through. And just as a word to everybody in the chat, no matter where you are in your spirit, in your mind, shit could be all clouds, but this shoe shall pass.
Right.
These storms don't last forever.
They don't.
Just try to find that silver lining if you can. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been in them dark nights, walking through streets, trying to figure out my whole life cycle, how I end up here. You know what I'm saying? Then lost a lot, lost so many people, friends, and everything. But just having the faith and trying to build myself back up brought them back to me. It could be brought back to you.
Right.
It's just a season. It's just a season. And I just wanted to pass that wisdom on because I can just see it in the chat. I can feel it on everybody's person. And I think also just because I know the ladies ain't trying to talk about it, it's gonna be some waterworks out here. It's gonna look like Ricky Lake.
Yeah, for
But I
real.
feel their spirit though. I know that when it's heavy in our room, they totally duck out. But I understand why
Hey,
when the air gets thick,
and the air gets thick.
real thick.
When the
When
air
the air
gets
gets
thick, they like, all right, I'm gonna play though. I'm gonna listen, y'all.
thick,
I'm here to listen.
hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna take notes.
Right. I'm just here to listen, you guys. Like, but it's okay.
No,
With
can we
time,
just talk about something nice? Can we talk about paint,
yeah,
watercolors?
right. But with time, they'll open up and they'll feel like sharing. But we had Bree call in. You know what I mean? Like she did call in. She holds the mic up real well, and she did a good job.
Oh,
But the
yeah.
ladies, they will come in and they'll feel comfortable. But I do want more calls from our Sierras, our Sunshines. You know what I mean? Our Tatis.
Yeah,
Because
and
we
I
need.
know it's hard to share, and I think for us dudes, it's more or less like we just trying to understand, so we asking questions.
Yeah.
We don't all have the answers. If I can lean on you, or if I can lean on Screwston, or if I can lean on Cash, if I can lean on my brothers, I might see it better. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And I think even with our lionesses in the chat, like y'all can lean on us too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
And but
saying?
the other
Like,
thing is they need to know that what they say and what they do is actually helping us become better also. You're helping us be
hey,
better
yeah,
people, better humans when we get to hear your stories and your side and your point of views and how you think and feel about certain situations. It helps us empathize, sympathize and be like, "Oh shit, I didn't look at it like that. I didn't see it from
right.
that perspective." Damn, thank you for sharing, Sierra.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. You made
Look.
me a better person today.
If I don't get it from the ladies in the chat, I get it from my mama because she gonna keep it real with me.
Right.
I be like, yo, mom, I ain't understanding this shit. Kind of help me see this one. You know, my heart be cold to shit. So I be like, yo, how am I'm not seeing something right or something. And usually I need that sit down, especially with my women that I deal with. Like, y'all got to sit me down because maybe I'm not comprehending what's going on. And
Mm-hmm.
I, you know what I'm saying? It helps me have a more circular view to shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm already knowing I'm going to run my head through the wall 50,000 times and say, well, I make a dent.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Exactly. Exactly.
But maybe I could have just walked around that wall. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I didn't bring the right tools to break this wall down.
Right.
Help me
So look,
because I
let's
know I don't.
let's talk about what Sierra just said. Sierra just brought up a point. She said, the way y'all acted in the Discord told me everything I need to know. Rios just said, believe me for what they show you.
Oh
Facts.
wow!
Facts. So
Woo. I ain't been in the
GFS
Discord
doesn't
for a
listen.
minute.
He don't let us speak. Oh,
No,
the girls are
I
saying
I
you don't let
I
them speak.
I listen to Sierra, but she's also combative as hell. That's a LA chick talking to a Bay Area man. We just got that kind of mix up.
Yeah.
got
Yeah, for sure.
that kind of mix up. Okay, she combative, but I trust and believe and listen to her. That's the thing she don't get. Everything that she says, I'm applying it daily.
Yeah.
So I don't really. I get that part of that, but that's also a reason why I've also laid off of everything, because I've been really focusing in on using the shit. I'm on an application timing, not just hearing you. The words will be empty, but these actions I'm doing is real.
Right.
So if I can put it in my reality, I'm probably not going to be able to comprehend what a person may say.
Right.
That's just real to me.
But
If
then
I can't apply it, I won't. But I do get where Sierra's coming from. But this has been her consistent complaint for months now. So I respect that, Sierra. Keep saying it. I'm gonna keep respecting it. But I've also been shutting up too.
yeah, but this is the other thing is the Discord is something else. Calling in to talk to me and us having a conversation for people to hear. It's not about GFS. It's about your message going out to maybe one person out there. It's okay if people say or do or react a certain kind of way, but the conversation that me and you have is not the conversation that you're going to have in the Discord. What I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to what you're talking about, and we're going to get to some common ground. I'm going to ask you some questions, and we're going to get to a place where we all can learn from it, and we can all understand it in a healthy way. Yeah, people are going to be in the chat, troll, whatever, but it's more important that the few people get to hear what we're talking about than focusing on the negative. We got to focus on the positive. But I understand
That's
what you're
right.
saying, but you got to get over that, and it's going to hurt. It's going to help more than it's going to hurt. So I feel you, Sierra. It's all love all the time. GFS, I appreciate you, brother, for
Oh yeah, all
always
day.
being up in here, man. We're going to go over some other things. We're going to go over some other topics, but this message carried us a whole hour and a half. That's kind of crazy, but that's how relevant it was. And we all need to see both sides of the story. Like let's not be the ones that don't give people grace of believing we are who we showed them to be. Do the work to bear the fruit that they can eat and say like, "Oh yeah, he is what he says he is. He's doing the work and the change." So, shout out to you, man. And shout out to you putting in the sweat equity and doing the hard work and allowing people to give them grace to be who they are and be like, you know what? I'm not going to let that stop my productivity and growing and changing in life. Shout out to you, GFS, man. I appreciate you. And blessings to you and your family, man. You guys are on a road to recovery and on a road of growth.
So most definitely, Rios, I appreciate you. And like I say, man, I just try to apply more every day as I'm learning. You know, I am not above being checked.
Hey, that's all we can do. That's all we can do. Try to be better today than we were yesterday. And that's if we all work at that and we all live a life of servitude and try to be better today and not make the same mistakes we made yesterday. Like my dad said, survive your mistakes. Survive your mistakes. You first have to acknowledge that it was a mistake, but survive that shit. Keep going. But shout out to you, GFS, man. Have a good one, brother. I appreciate
All
you.
right, big
It's
fella,
all
you have
love.
a great day, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna hop up out of here, do my thing.
Let's go. GFS. Shout out to him for always being in here, always making impactful conversation, even though Sierra tried to, not try to, but even though
Jumbie.
Sierra, let's go.
Rios.
What up, man? It's AM Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios, the number one morning show in the whole wide world. We got the Ghetto Cafe listening. We got War Chief Jumbie in the building. What's happening, my guy?
What's up, man?
What's
Best
going
morning
down?
show in the world, Craig.
Let's
Best
go.
morning show in the world. I want to tell you, me and we're here listening, man, training, and once again, man, the message was spot on, man.
Hey, man,
And
let's go.
I want to say something too, man. It's really prevalent. I got my guys here. A biggest lesson I learned is letting go, man, and letting people be who they are. Attachments, man, like that will breed resentment. They'll breed. They'll change you.
Right.
Especially when the outcome isn't what you wanted for that person, man. And that's something that happens to me as a coach. I deal with so much young talent. I'm seeing the story. Probably years, probably 12 times a year for the past 3 years. The kid makes it, head gets big. They start messing with drugs, women, cocaine in Kansas, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Exposure, clout, popularity if they've never had it. And I could tell the guy, hey man, just ignore it, man. Just ignore it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 10 times better. You deserve it when you've earned it, you know? And that loss of those people over the years jaded me. Jaded me, man. I've seen so many guys like I know should be in a better place. That within it, the way I tell the guys is they lost the fights that their dads lost. They lost the fight that their forefathers lost. And they came back for them.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, and I wanted to say too on that note, I want to give you big love for the conversation you had with that young man. He was at a crossroads.
Right.
In a fight. And you as a father could see it. Me as a could see it, listening in, and understood exactly what it meant to be in that point. I don't know what to do right now. And that's something that plagues a lot of our young men. They don't know what to do.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately, something I have a problem with my dad with, but now we laugh about it. Everything he told me was an allegory and a riddle. I'm like, figure it out, but I'm going to give you a cool cursive-like paragraph to get you started on that path.
Right.
Why not just tell me? Just tell me right there so I don't have to go down the path. Tell me what it made you feel so I can hear it from your point of view.
Right.
So I'm very big on being open with my failures so my brothers make the same mistakes. And that comes with the accountability of being aware of these mistakes, you know? But I think that's something that a lot of us don't have an opportunity to explore because of lack of social spaces, the stigma in therapy, and I feel like in our community, the fear of bringing period.
Right.
You know?
Right. And then also sometimes needing to unplug from social media for a minute. Unplug. Go sit down, be still. Listen to the world. Listen to your house. Listen to wherever you're at. Unplug. Get rid of some of the BS that's changing the way you think, changing your vibrations, your energy. Go ahead, Jumbie. I'm sorry.
Right. No, you're good, man. You're 1,000% correct. And I can't say, man, as a personal testimony, the worst decisions and times I ever had in my life, I remember blaming on everybody else, not being here, not listening. How come homie didn't do this? Right? And I sat down by myself and I realized the common denominator was my decisions.
Yeah.
Me and the times where I knew wrong was wrong. I made that choice, and whatever the reason may be, I ended up with those consequences. That I learned those things from sitting down by myself, man, away from the shit that was distracting me.
Right.
And
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I just feel like I had a blessing to be able to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like in the world we live in now, we don't got that, man. Not everybody has a chance to just go actually hear their own thoughts. So to discuss them in a space like this with people of your kind, man, that's beautiful work. So we just wanted to call and say, good, hey, W Stream, man.
Hey, W Stream, W Ghetto Cafe, W or Chief Jumbie, W Jumbie, W what you got going. So look, let me say this real quick. I'm going to say, what a blessing that you are to your crew, to your village, to your what you're building, because there's a lot of young men that are out here that are around other men that have been through wars, have made it through up and down, emotional roller coasters, life roller coasters, trials and tribulations in life. And they're spending a lot of time with those people. But some of those men that could be mentors don't know how to vocalize it or have not reached a place of maturity where they don't feel like a buster for speaking this way, or I look like I look weak if I talk about this. The fact that you're in a place where you feel comfortable enough and you're moved by God to share these walks and these stories with your young men that you're help training speaks volumes, man. Like, we need more people like that, because you're getting to spend real quality time with these gentlemen and being able to speak to them about what's to come. This will come. This will happen. This is what happened in the past. This is what I've been through. And also seeing the best in somebody that they don't see in themselves. That's a hard thing to deal with.
Yeah.
Like, I see the greatness in you. You just don't see it. I see it. Like, I hate that you can't see that for yourself. But I see how amazing you are. But you think you're a piece of shit. You think you don't deserve this.
Right.
You running from this championship. You're running from this greatness in life because you don't think you deserve it. You deserve everything
And
great that's coming your way.
You know what's the crazy part of that? The truth in that is the self-sabotage of it.
Yeah.
Like, man, if I can give a message, man, when the wall seems like it's the toughest. Whenever you're going through, man, I'm 39 years old. Every time I've been put against that wall, even rock bottom, the other side of it was brilliance.
Right.
The other side of it was a brand new beginning. The other side of it was an opportunity for me to become, grow out of what I was before, man. And it took me to go through those things to see it, you know. I remember the worst, I tell the guys the worst mistake I ever made in life was I asked God I asked him to take me out of this situation because I just don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
And he did.
He did.
He fucking did. He sure did. And I woke up like, oh, everything I thought I needed or was for me was wrong. And he showed it to me, you know. And sometimes it's that comfort, that barrier break. I tell the guys it's like a timeline split. Sometimes you get that fork in the road and it's rare. You can change that generational trauma. You can change that generational pattern. You can change that generational curse. But it's understanding that a man is not a moment. A man is a lifetime moment. And nobody can call you a man until they bury you.
Right.
You got to know that. Nobody can say what kind of man you are until they bury you.
Damn.
And once you walk in that, if you live every day with that concept, like Musashi says, if I wake up every day as if I'm dead, then fear is no longer a living concept. You know?
Damn. Say that one more time.
A lot of guys forget that.
Say that one more time.
If I wake up every morning as if I was dead, fear is not a living concept. What do I have to lose?
What do I have to lose?
You know?
What do I have to lose? Damn, that's a crazy outlook. Like, oh shit. Like,
yeah, and that's the if you can walk in that boldness, it scares the enemy, man. I'm telling you, whatever the opposition is, if you just care and say, okay, well, what's next?
Right, just like the messaging
Sometimes
of the other day.
No next.
Embrace your boldness. Be bold.
Yeah.
In what you want. Be confident in what you want. Walk with your chest out, your head up. Like, no. You know who was a good example of that was Muhammad Ali.
Yes, sir.
Great example.
Yes, sir. And speaking power into truth and speaking truth into existence, man.
For sure.
You know, that's a real concept that they take from you. And then the same people who will preach Muhammad Ali will tell another young man to be humble.
Exactly. Be humble. Be humble, man.
Be humble. That's the biggest, and I always tell the guys too, unless it's not coming from a father figure, a peer, a mentor, or a champion or a billionaire in your league, you shouldn't hear those words from your peers.
Good morning.
Right. You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
You just shouldn't. And but yeah, I just want to drop in and give you big love because that message, we were listening.
Hey.
And these guys know how I am about fatherhood, man. Period. Point blank. And yeah, man, that's what it's about. If you can show up and be there, if you can be that fork in the road for somebody that snaps them out of a bad timeline, man, I say take the risk. That might be the calling for you, even if you're having a shitty day. That might have been the break.
Exactly. And you never know who's watching.
Sir.
You don't know who's watching. That's another thing my dad said on Reality Check. I guess we're going to go back to that Reality Check with my father because he said survive your mistakes. But he also said you never know who's watching. He said your kids are always watching. Your kids are always watching. So they deserve the conversation, the communication, because you leave them up to their vices and you leave them up to their thoughts. They're children. They haven't experienced life. They haven't been exposed to things. They need your help to get through life situations and life's understandings. Like, yeah, daddy tripped out, but this is why dad tripped out because of this and that. I need to be better. I need to do this. I'm sorry. I apologize. This is wrong. Don't ever accept that. You know what I mean? Like just those real conversations to help them guide them through life.
Yeah. I had a conversation recently with my 4-year-old because she saw a scenario at one of the UFCs in which I got into an argument with a coach and he put his hands on my wrist and I snapped off.
Okay.
Live television. He touched me and I went off. I let him know, I'm a grown ass man.
I ain't your child.
And I ain't your fucking child. And that was a conversation between me and that grown man that my emotions got the best of me on national television.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to explain that to my daughter. I say, yeah, baby, daddy was wrong for
Reacting the way I did.
But reacting the way I did, but nobody's allowed to put their hands on you.
Right.
And you're allowed to be proud of your work, and nobody's going to make you a hidden figure or tell you you're wrong and you're right. And so, yes, daddy was wrong, but this is one of those things I'm not proud about, so we're not going to be bringing up. But I had to explain that to her because I wanted her to know, like, nobody's going to be putting your hands on you.
Right.
Nobody's going to minimize your feelings or you know,
yeah,
it's not happening. But
right.
you have to show it for them to believe it.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to show it.
You got to show it, and you got to speak to your failures and your successes. You got to speak and communicate that shit with your kids. That shit will help them a thousandfold. Speak to what you did right and what you did wrong.
Yeah. And I'm praying if that ever happens to her in a scenario, she handles it better than her daddy did because I talked to her about how it made me feel.
Right.
You know?
Right.
The reality of it, not your dad went viral for snapping at a fight. That's not something to be proud about.
Exactly.
You know?
Because all it takes is a few seconds to take away 10 years of work you put in. All it takes is 10 seconds. People be in jail looking at they report, be like, damn, that criminal activity took 2 minutes and now it's cost you 30 years of your life.
Right. And I had to get my black ass up there and do a PR tap dance. And then
yeah, exactly. Like, that won't happen again. That was not the better side of me.
Right. I sound like a white lady after a racist rant. This is not my character.
It's not who I am.
Everybody know damn well, not nigga. That's who you is. That's really who you is.
Exactly who you are.
But I'll get out of here.
Hey, man.
Top of the AM to you, Rios, man. God bless.
God bless,
Best morning show in the world, Craig.
Let's go.
All right,
shout out to you, man. Shout out to Jumby and his crew. Kickboxing, MMA, War Chief Jumby. Jumby over there doing a lot of good work. But let's give a special shout out to Tafashe. Tafashe, I did see your message in the chat saying that you've been vlogging and doing all your work and creating content. Shout out to you, man. It's all love all the time. Send something in here so we can watch it. Are you still creating it, still editing it, whatever? But I do want to give a special shout out to Tafashe. Good shit, man. Keep it up. Keep going. Put in the work to be what you want to be. Shout out to Scrooston G. I see you up in here, man. I see my people up in here. Let's go. Let's get on to Brian Villegas. Y'all getting that ad too? Yeah, there's ads, man. I monetize. There's ads. That's how I getting paid through ads. That's how I gotta monetize, I gotta capitalize somehow. I gotta feed my babies. Let's get to Neon. Because what I've been noticing something like this cat Neon. I really don't know who he is. I haven't really followed a lot of his shit, but I know he's like a streamer or whatnot. But what I've noticed as in energy right now is that Aiden Ross is doing some kind of this like weird position where I feel like he's putting himself up against like Kai Cenat, iShowSpeed, some of the like the Nelk Boy channels. They asked the Asian kid from like the Kai Cenat world, like, do you think Kai Cenat has more money than Aiden Ross? Do you think this and that? Who do you think has more money? iShowSpeed? What's happening is, to me, this is just my thinking and how I'm looking at it, is that they can't understand this side. Let's say like the Drake supporter type side, like those Aiden Ross going on Drake flying. This is the biggest jet I've ever seen. They think that we're really impressed by money. They think that that's what it is. They're so far behind the ball that they think them having money and them having this is impressive to us. It's not. And they'll never understand why Kai Cenat or iShowSpeed are in the positions that they're in, are on the cover of the face of was it Times? I don't know. Kai Cenat just hit some big magazine cover. But they don't like that shit. They can't understand why I have more money than him. I have more viewers. Why am I not there? Because you ain't doing shit. Because you're not doing shit. It ain't about money. They all got money. But what makes you different? What makes you stand out from the crowd? Aiden Ross is like the Nelk Boys, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, little kid. He's a son. The Neons, he like they sons. You going into the boxing thing, doing a celebrity boxing, you just following Nate's footsteps. You ain't doing anything that's creative, that's new. Stop being mad at other people getting recognition and you not getting recognition. It's almost like they not like us. It's so crazy that song came out and the messaging of that song, like you will never understand. You'll never know this coolness or the culture of whatever they're doing and their acceptance in celebrity, why they're at award shows and doing this and that. And I'm seeing some jealousy, you guys. I'm literally seeing some jealousy. And they're trying to figure out why. And it doesn't even, like, and look, Easy Money. Aiden Ross probably the richest of them all. Yeah, but who cares? Who cares? I didn't seek out to be the richest of them all. Kai Cenat probably said, I sought out to make money. I didn't seek out to be the richest of them all. I'm just over here doing my thing. But what I'm seeing is, I'm telling you, I'm catching little snippets and little things of like, but who's this? This and that. And they're trying to pit them against each other. They don't understand. A lot of people don't. And then on the Breakfast Club, Jess Hilarious was going at Neon about like some past comments like that could be taken as racist. I don't know exactly what the comments were, but Neon's just a kid or whatever. And he's like, no, I've grown past that. I'm not like that no more. We're like, oh, well, your chat is saying all of this stuff. Your chat is this. Your chat is that. That's the internet. You can't really control thousands and thousands of viewers. They're going to say what they want. You're going to have some bad apples, some bad seeds. So we holding him accountable to, let's just see if I can find this actually. What? Okay, so this was presented on Breakfast Club. That's brutal. That's brutal. But that's the thing about the internet. You have a footprint on the internet. People can go back to what you said. They can always go back to it. You know what I mean? Like, be careful of the shit that you say or that you do, because you'll have to answer for it at some point in time. But my thing is, he's going on the Breakfast Club. He's going on to, like, they want to be, yes, they have more money. Yes, they have viewers, but they want the fame. They want the celebrity. We don't give a damn about him. They don't understand why we don't give a damn about them. Like, we don't give a fuck about what you got going on. They want the celebrity. They want the fame that the other brothers is getting, and they be shitting on them, but Breakfast Club try to set cuz up, I think. He's only 20. So he's only 20 years old.
Much longer.
A lot of these people, the Kai Cenats, the iShow Speeds, the Neons, these people are young as hell. Getting to it.
Yeah.
So I will say this. So they're grilling him so vicious right now, like about the shit that he did as a child or the shit that he did when he was a teenager or whatnot. Why do we not be grilling people, our people or whatever, about the killing in their music and the down talking of our own culture in our own music? Like, hey, so when you was this, you was shooting at and doing this and this and that. Why, we're not holding people accountable to like actual real life activity that was ugly. You know what I mean? Like, if we're going to grill him about it, let's grill everybody. Let's just start grilling everybody about their misbehaviors at 15. But he did put himself in a pickle. But they had Tekashi 6ix9ine on there. They had all kind of. Are they being hip?
Well, I'm really doing this for myself.
So we got to judge this guy by his fruits of his labor. As a kid, he was a fucking idiot. Of course, he's a damn idiot, a fool, blinded by clout, like a lot of people are. Grown-ass people right now are blinded by clout, chasing money, chasing viewers. Grown-ass people. And we're not even holding them accountable to the shit that we hold cuz accountable to. Yes, I do see a trend of the Aiden Rosses, the Neons, and this and that. looking at why is Kai Cenat and I Show Speed, why are they so this and that, and the other shows trying to pump, other podcasts trying to pump up the Neons, the Aiden Ross, just because I don't have all their names. It was a dude who had Kanye West on, I can't think of his name. They're trying to pump them up to be like, no, they should be right there with them. Nah, they're not interesting. But we hold this nigga accountable to shit he did as a child, at being an idiot, admittedly being an idiot, admittedly chasing clout, chasing this. Like, it's almost as if Jess Hilarious, like, damn, did you not understand the whole concept of what he was doing? Yeah. Yeah, he was being obnoxious. He was being stupid. He was being a kid. He's apologized. He said, I don't think like that no more. I'm trying to get out of that. I want people to take me more seriously. Okay, well, let's watch your work. Let's watch your work. Let's see the growth. Ignorant interview I've ever, like, no, I'm not gonna say that I've ever seen. But Jesus Christ, y'all just biting at the bits, like saliva dropping, asking the, like, no tact in the questions, no, like, anything less like, oh, what about this? What about that? What about this? Is it? Like, y'all trying to paint this kid out to be a monster when y'all have actually had monsters on your show.
And then saying that shit about Harriet Tubman. If we were really being assholes and really trying to belittle you, you'd have told you. Obviously.
This
is club.
Any of your chat.
Race bait.
This is what I want to talk about.
Listen,
this is
Harriet Tubman is
this is what I saw.
Fuck the biggest. Wait, let's get into the chat.
This is what I want to talk about. They talking about let's get into the chat because I think they're watching the chat or something, and they just start holding him accountable to what the chat is doing, but then they go back to old comments. This is what I didn't understand, I didn't see. Let's get to it.
Then we
No, y'all have him up there because you're trying to bash him to be an asshole. Don't lie. Like, don't say, like, oh, you up here to promote him? Y'all had him up here to promote him for real? Come on, let's be honest. Let's be real. Like, y'all got him up here not because y'all love him. Yeah, to be assholes, to try to, like, bash that little dude.
I told you, get the fuck on.
Which I understand all here. The morning show, this is what Burnt Out says. The morning show is at a crossroads. It's really a radio show that they film. They are just now acknowledging streamers. They know they're late to the party with no gift. The world is starting to see streamers and influencers, like really streamers for what they are, and influencers for what they are. They have a whole following that pays attention to them while they're online. They don't need a celebrity. They don't need an actor. They don't need this and that. Like, these people are garnering the attention that a lot of celebrities want that they can't get if they go live or if they won't get. So now they're behind the ball. Like, dude, how do we capitalize on that for us? The radio is dying. Radio show is dying. iHeart, The Breakfast Club, all this is dying. How do we change the narrative and get in on the fun? Get in on some of this revenue. Get in on some of this attention. Okay, we have the celebrity status, but we don't have that streamer status, that influence on stream. What do we got to do? And I think that's where they are right now. Like, I can't even really put my hand on it for real, but I feel like radio is at a crossroads. Just like FMW, Power 106, grabbing FMW. These radio shows are trying to capitalize.
Those are the people that actually made the song what it is today. I paid out like
the fucking ceiling to that shit. There's a ceiling to that, and you have to keep lowering the bar. You have to keep doing more and more and more. At some point, you're going to be Fauci in jail in the Philippines or whatever, Fuzi, whatever, or whoever that guy was. I don't know what his name was, but you're going to be doing that shit. You can't be a shock jock just doing shit. There's a ceiling.
I'm sure you're going to do next.
Interview, they saw they couldn't break him. The interview changed its energy, and they start having a real conversation. That's dope. But what I'm saying is there's a disconnection. There's a disconnect between the old versus the new, where the world is going, where the attention, where the money, where the views are. It's not where it used to be. It's not radio. It's not iHeartRadio. It's the Kai Cenats. It's these influencers, these streamers. And it's just, the crazy thing is, it's just one entity. Like, he's the entity, that one guy right there, Neon. He's the guy for what he's doing. It ain't no powerhouse behind him. It ain't no corporate organization. There's no corporate behind him. But yeah, they're trying to clean up the things that they say. They're trying to be more presentable so that they can have more reach. But imagine you don't have no corporate behind you. You don't have nobody pushing you to say this and talk about this. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. That's the freedom. So these people are starting to see the freedom of streamers. The freedom of streamers is crazy. Like they have the freedom to do what they want, go where they want, whatever time they want to. There's a little bit of jealousy there. There's some jealousy there. But let's congratulate. Let's not hate. Let's congratulate. Let's not hate. Let's congratulate the Kai Cenats, the I Show Speeds. Why is people hating on them? Why are they jealous of them too? But let's go, man. Shout out to us, Ghetto Cafe. We in here. We did about, let me see how long we've been in here. About 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. The messaging of today was believe people when they show you who they are. Believe people by their actions, by the fruit that their tree bears. Good tree cannot bear bad fruit. A bad tree cannot bear good fruit. See people as they walk. See people's actions. This was a good clip because it's like they were trying to judge him based on his past versus what and then talk about what he's doing in the future, but giving people the grace to judge you. You have to give people grace to judge you and to believe who you showed them you were. If you're on a path and on a journey to change and be better, you have to give people the grace to think that's not you yet. You believe that's you, but it's going to take time for them to get along, to get by and see that, yeah, his actions are this. This is who he has grown to be. People are going to believe who you showed them the last 5 years versus this month. Oh, I read a good book. I've changed. Okay, show me. You can show me better than you can tell me. Stop having expectations for these people you don't know. Stop having expectations for these people that are online or on the internet. Believe them to be who they show you to be. Believe that. Let go of these expectations and free yourself from this stupid energy, this anger or disappointment. Give a fuck what somebody does. What they eat don't make you shit. Be more focused on what you got going on and what's happening in your life. What are you developing? What are you building? What is your character? Are you showing the world who you are? Shout out to us, man. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe. Shout out to doing the work, the positive work, doing the hard work to be the change that we want to see in the world. It takes a lot of work, takes hard work, takes a lot of non-believers. A lot of people ain't going to believe you. A lot of people aren't going to believe you, and that's okay. You're not worried about the non-believers. You're worried about the ones who are actually supporting you. Worry about the ones that are like, you know what, I'm going to pick up this walk too. I'm going to pick up my stick and go on this walk too. I'm going on this journey because I believe in this mission. Standards are for yourself. Expectations are for yourself. And then give yourself grace to survive your mistakes when you don't meet that or you don't get there. Give yourself grace. Like, hey, man, I'm only human. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to do my best. I made a mistake, but I'm about to survive that shit. Watch me. Watch me work. Witness my evolution. But also witness the honesty. Witness my truth. Yeah, I fucked up. Shit. Dumbass, idiot. But that doesn't mean I'm not trying to be better. That doesn't mean that I'm not still on the same path, same journey. We can fall down, get the fuck back up. Good shit, Cali Bags. Got to make sure you love on the people that love you before giving attention to the haters. Give more energy to the people in your life than you do the people on internet. Give more energy to the people that are in your life than you do. If you're spending more time worried about who's on the internet or who's on TV and this and that, and you're not worried about who's in your house, come on, man. And look what we building. We building something here at the Ghetto Cafe, man. We're building something here with Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show. We're building community. People to talk to, people to reach out to. Stop worrying about fucking LeBron. Worry about John, Sally, Susie, who's in your life, in your house. You more worried about typing this or showing this or putting that on the internet than you are your people. I'm actually on this mug all the time, and I still give more time to my family and my kids and people in my life. Don't lose sight of what's important. Don't lose sight of what's your reality. Don't lose sight of what's your reality. Because whether you show up or not in somebody else's life, it ain't going to stop them. It ain't going to stop them. They're going to keep going. Your job is going to keep working. That machine, that oil machine is going to keep going. You die today, that job is still going. That company is still working. Be important in your life. Believe them. Believe who they are. Believe their actions. You don't even have to second guess or guess shit either. It's so easy. You don't even have to second guess yourself. Yep, that's who you are. Let me unhitch my wagon or let me hitch my wagon. Nope, I'm gone. It's easy. Believe in action. So sorry. I can't fuck with that. Boom. That's not what I need in my life. Out of here. Out. I'm gone. Oh yeah. Yep. I had an idea I had an inkling that you was this whack cat or whack person or this and that. Yeah. It's okay to say, I'm going to let you go and be you. I'm going to let you go and be you. I'm about to go over here and be me. JC07 said, I saw my cousin say happy birthday to Lil Durk, but not me. And we got the same birthday. Some people care more about celebrity than they do people in their real life that can help them.
Unknown caller.
My bad. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Sorry. I'm not taking no more calls. They give more power. If Dirk said, hey, shout out to such and such for saying happy birthday, their whole energy would be up through the roof. Just because of acknowledgement. Acknowledgement is what people are seeking. Acknowledgement, gratification, instant gratification. Oh, he noticed me. He don't give a shit about you, fool. I was one that was helping your ass when you was hungry. I was the one who gave you a bowl of cereal. Remember you needed a sandwich? Remember you slept over my house? Nigga, Dirk ain't gave you shit. But that's how you believe people for who they are. Like, oh, you're a fucking idiot. Cool. Damn, I forgot how dumb you was. How insensitive you were. How dismissive you were of your own actions and of other people and holding accountability. Nigga, you're living in a fake world. You're living in Lil Durk's world. You think you're Lil Durk's homie. Dumbass. It's crazy. It's crazy. Acknowledgement, wanting to be acknowledged. The pick-me's. I got my hand up like, oh yeah. Some celebrity was walking in the club. I forgot who it was. And somebody was outside the club and like was filming selfie. Was like, yeah, we up in here. Yeah, no, you're not You're not a part of that celebrity that's walking into the club. You are outside. We up here. We up out here. No, not we. He. Set the standards and expectations for yourself. Let everybody else be who they are. Let them be them. Let go and let them be. So be it. You'll understand one day, but I'm out. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe. Shout out to those who sent super chats. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Got 2 hours out of me this morning. We'll be back Friday with another AM Wake Up Show, and we'll be back with the R Files Friday. Shout out to everybody in here. Let's not be too emotional. Let's not get caught up. Because guess what? A lot of us is got some shit wrong with us. All of us, every single one of us got some shit wrong with us. Let's not forget that. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe, man. I love y'all. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all. Let's continue to be great. Let's go out here, be productive. Let's go out here and be positive out here in this world. Let's be productive. Let's be purposely positive. Let's keep our eyes open to anybody in need of help. Let's be optimistic. Let's see both sides of the coin. But God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. All glory to God in Jesus' name. The Ghetto Cafe, Coffee with Rios, the AM Wake Up Show. We are out. Go be great, y'all. Live a life of servitude. Go out there and be a blessing for somebody else. Keep your eyes open. Somebody's always in need of help. Shout out to y'all, man. It's all love all the time. Go and be great.
Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves.
Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow.
Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves.
Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom